The book of Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. I'm going to stop right there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, wherever you might be. All right. And shalom to the 140 and 4,000. So this lesson is going to be on moving wisely in, this current society, man, because things are getting tighter and tighter. All right. And we got to be moving wise, man. Watching our surroundings, people who, we're dealing with in our day-to-day dealings, whether it be at the job or at the grocery store, man. Be circumspect, man. Know what time we're in. You see, we can't be walking around here as fools. All right. Not paying attention. Okay, because there's a lot of new believers out there, and this is for you pretty much. It's for the ones who are coming into this truth, you Israelites who are waking up. All right, this knowledge goes against the mainstream ideologies of this world, man. You gotta understand that this world hates the truth of Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shai, which is the ultimate truth. You know what I mean? And you have to be aware of that. All right, because I'm at this job, all right, and it requires a lot of different it goes into different laws and legislation and things like that, to where you have to treat certain people a certain type of way. Okay, for example, transformers. You know what I'm talking about when I say transformers. All right, men that transform into what they call women. All right. And women who transform into what they want to call men. All right, you are what you're born. All right, you're the sex that you came into the world with. That's what you are. We know that. All right, the Lord created man and woman, male and female. That's it. There's not 100 and something fucking genders. That's a bunch of bullshit that this world puts on the people. And at the job that I'm at, we have to treat these people according to those laws, man. But knowing that you're an Israelite, you know that's off. You know that's utter bullshit. A man wants to be called by a woman's name or whatever because he dresses up in a dress or whatever and he identifies as a woman. Look, man, we understand that that's a bunch of bullshit, and they're ultimately going to be destroyed because of it, man. But if you're at your job, all right, you can't begin to cut somebody and say, hey, man, that's against the laws of Yahweh Shai Shai. All right, you're going to get your ass fired. All right, and then probably you might have a lawsuit on your hands. Okay, now what good is that going to do you to be in jail somewhere or to be in, a mountain of debt for rebuking and cutting a transformer at your job? All right, you have to be circumspect, man, and move wisely. Okay, we're not in our kingdom, man. We're in a wicked satanic kingdom, and Esau has set up all these bullshit laws that protect these certain individuals. So it would be wise to be in Clark Kent mode, man, as we like to say. Okay, when you're at your job, don't be out there bringing out, the scriptures when you're at work. Okay, we're in this world, but we're not of it. You understand? And that's just moving wisely and being circumspect of your surroundings. Okay. Next verse it says this: redeeming the time because the days are evil. We're in an evil time, man, where those who believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai are going to be demonized. They're already passing laws, for hate speech, and if you say anything against, certain groups of people, if you have an opinion outside of the satanic narratives that they push, they can, push legislation to, or not legislation. They could push, what's the word I'm looking for? Litigation, I guess. All right, to get you in a position that's gonna be not convenient for this ministry. All right, i.e. being put in jail, or you losing your job, or like I said, being sued by these wicked ass people. All right, we're in an evil time, man. In a very evil time. They have it to where these damn pedophiles, all right, are able to have rights. They're calling them minor attracted persons now. And if you speak out against them, that it's going to be to the point where they can lock your ass up. So, be mindful of this when you're on your job. All right, when you're in public. Okay. because we're in evil times, man. I got a few more scriptures. We gonna, wrap it up because I'm at the goddamn plantation right now, and they were talking about this. And I had, you got to keep a straight face, and you got to grin and bear it, man. That's part of being in this wicked society, man. Everything is backwards and upside down, and it's against the laws of Yahweh Shem Shai. But you have to use wisdom in these last days. All right. All right. Here we have the book of Romans, chapter 12, and verse 18. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. All right. We have to work with Edomites. We got to work with these heathens. Okay. We got to work, sometimes with the so-called black woman, which is a complete demon. The majority of them are in these last days, and that's actually scriptural. All right, they've made a pact with the serpent, and Eve is, not just the so-called black woman, but even you other tribes, you other Northern Kingdom tribes too. Y'all are a close second behind the nigger woman, as we like to say, all right, here in Great Millstone. But yeah, man, you have to work with these people, the 2/3, okay, 2/3. Israelites that smoke weed and eat pork and all this shit, they, participate in the ways of this society. You have to be mindful of these people when you're at your job, man. All right. Okay. You have to be at peace with them as much as lieth in you, man. All right. You're there to get your money and get out of there, man, to pay your bills, to support yourself, man, to earn your daily bread. And that's it. I'm not saying you have to go ahead, and be friends with them and go party with them and hang out with them, and all this stuff. Nah, man. All right. But you do have to do what you got to do to keep your job, man, to keep your house afloat for the time being. Here's a quick, tip right here, man, from the scriptures, man. Some wisdom that you should apply to your life. Proverbs 14:7. Go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. All right. Use this in your day-to-day dealings, man. You speaking to somebody at your job or, wherever you at, and you can hear their speech. They talk about, doing things that are perverse to the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. You kind of, get out of there, man. You find a way to escape, man. Don't sit there and continue to deal with them, use your mind, man. Use your brain, okay? I'm not saying just run off, just doing a about face and just start, walking away from them. Nah, man, you find a way to use your words to get out of that situation, man. All right? Because 9 times out of 10, if you continue to talk to these people, they're gonna take offense to your beliefs, man. You see, we don't believe the way they believe, man. They have a worldly mindset. We are taken out of the world, as the Lord Yahweh Shai tells us, man. All right, in the book of John, if I'm not mistaken. We're not of the world, man. So keep your conversation short with these people, man, to avoid, a situation that you don't want to find yourself in. You talk to these people at your job, long enough, all right, they're going to end up, reporting you to the office, man. If you bring out the scriptures, man, or you say, oh, nah, I'm an Israelite, I don't eat pork. Nah, man, don't be doing all that, man. Don't do all that. Okay? You see? I'm an Israelite. I don't believe in homosexuality. The Lord gonna kill y'all. You can't say stuff like that at your job, man. Be very mindful of where you're at, man. Just walk away, man. Keep your conversation short with these people. All right, here we have it right here. Since I mentioned it, the book of John, chapter 17 and verse 16. This is Lord Yahweh Shai speaking, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And he says this: they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Okay? We are not of this society, man. The Lord has taken us out of this world. All right? We don't have the same mindset that we used to have when we were of the world, man. When we were part of this matrix. Okay? We have a whole new mindset, man. And it's completely opposite of this place that we live in, man. Okay? This society, should I say. All right? And that's the reason why they didn't accept Yahweh Shai, because he's not of this world. He came to do the will of the Heavenly Father, man. He was completely righteous. So the world hated him. All right? Same thing with us, man. So we got to be in Clark Kent mode, as we like to say, because Clark Kent was Superman's secret identity. All right. We're like Superman. All right. Playing a role, man, when we in this world. Okay. You even got to be like that when you're around your family to some extent. Okay. Those who are of your family that reject this truth, you don't come around them all the time bringing out the scriptures, man. If they can't receive it, then you kind of just, let them be, man. Okay? The Lord gave this truth to you. You hold on to it, man. All right? Salakia. Let's go to the next verse. We're going to get ready to close it out. All right, here we have the book of 1 Peter chapter 4. I'm going to start at verse 1 and read down a little bit. And it says, "For as much then as Hamashiach, all right, Yahushai, hath suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourself likewise with the same mind. For he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin." Yahushua suffered, man. All right, it's hard to live in a wicked ass society and try to be righteous, man. It's damn near impossible, man. But we're trying to the best of our abilities. All right, you see, you're gonna be made to suffer, man, for going against the grain. People separating you from their company. You're not able to hang out with the people of the world like you used to. Those relationships that you had got to be severed because they're living in darkness and you're in the light. And what fellowship does light have with darkness? You see? So that's a part of that suffering, man. Being separate from this society. Verse 2. "That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High." And that's what we're doing. We're not living to the lust of men. All right, we're living to the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to the best of our abilities. Okay? All right? Verse 3. "For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries." All right? We were all partaking in at least one of these things right here when we were in the world, man. All right? And we came away from those activities and behaviors, right? Verse 4 says, "Wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you." All right? You see that? Okay? So this is why you gotta, be mindful of where you at and what you say around people, man. Because they might have a damn Christmas celebration at your job. All right? Christmas decorations and all type of shit. All right? Of course, you don't celebrate that shit because you know the truth. It's a paganistic holiday and it goes back to, satanic rituals and whatnot, man. So you're not going to be at the job talking about, I don't celebrate Christmas. You know what I'm saying? That's wicked. You just keep it to yourself, man. All right? Keep it to yourself. Because what they're going to do is if you come out and say all that stuff, all right, they're going to be like, look, this man, he's crazy. He's one of those crazy Hebrew Israelites. They're going to report you to the office. You're going to lose your job, man. Or people are going to, find ways to get you out of there, man, to afflict you while you're on the job. So you got to use wisdom, man, because they're going to think that you're strange. All right. This world looks at us like we're the craziest people ever. But it's really the opposite. All right. We're in the right. We're in the truth. They're not. They're in darkness, man. Okay. And that goes with our family, too, man. You tell them that you don't eat pork anymore, man. You at the barbecue and they try to hand you a damn pork chop and you say, nah, I don't eat that. They're going to look at you like you crazy. All right. Because you don't go and get, how should I say this? Because you don't smoke marijuana anymore. You don't smoke weed anymore. You might have used to do that in the world with your, with your friends and whatnot. But when you stop doing all those activities, they look at you like you think that you're better than them or you're weird, man. All right. So just a quick lesson, because I'm at the job and I got to deal with this stuff, man, and the Lord puts us in these situations so we can apply the wisdom of the scriptures. Okay. You see? So, yeah, man, that's the lesson, what I'm saying? Don't be preaching at your job and rebuking people at your job, your place of employment, or you're in the store somewhere, Be mindful of where you at, man. We do all the rebuking on our videos and on the highways and hedges, the appointed places to preach this word, man. You don't want to be, doing too damn much. Put you in and get yourself in a position that you don't need to be in. So, yeah, man, I'm going to end it right there. Just a quick lesson. Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. All right. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Like Kwame Yasharala and the Bob Ball, because we got to get the hell up out of here, man. Soon, Lord willing. Shalom.